Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough of Morning Joe dedicated a significant part of this morning's broadcast to torching former National Security Advisor General Michael Flynn for his stunning decision to retroactively file as a foreign agent for lobbying work he did during the 2016 election while he was calling for the arrest of Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton for operating a charitable foundation at the same time. It was recently discovered that Flynn has received over $500,000 from the government of Turkey's dictator Recep Tayyip Erdogan to investigate Islamic cleric Fethullah Gulen, the man suspected to be behind a failed 2016 coup in Turkey. While he was receiving those checks, Flynn was a prominent member of the Donald Trump campaign and infamously leading a chant of "Lock her up" at the Republican National Convention. The Morning Joe duo broke down the stunning implications of Flynn's outrageous hypocrisy. This guy was not only acting as a foreign agent, literally as a foreign agent, not metaphorically, while he was traveling with Donald Trump and close to Donald Trump as anybody. He was the person who became the National Security Advisor, and somehow the president and others right now, at least the official explanation, they had no idea that he was acting as a foreign agent when he was appointed to be National Security Advisor. That is one of the most extraordinarily, if it's true, they did not know, one of the most extraordinary failures of vetting I've ever heard of. If the White House is telling the truth, then it would confirm what we've all been thinking at this point, that Trump is an extraordinary failure who has proven himself incapable of accomplishing the most basic tasks of government, like hiring competent and trustworthy people to run his well-oiled machine. Trump has been in office for 50 days and still hasn't nominated anyone for 512 positions that require Senate confirmation. The White House is truly a ship of fools these days, and we are all stuck below as the captain is drunk at the wheel. The White House knew that Michael Flynn was potentially being blackmailed by the Russian government, but left him in his position as NSA for weeks, allowing him to retain access to our nation's most classified information even though he had been compromised. Mika Brzezinski sums it up nicely. They have made a joke of the entire transition process, and this presidency has no credibility where we stand right now. I don't say that with hysteria, I say that with a deep sense of concern, how we often cover this story because there are people who believe Trump from start to finish and he's not telling the truth. Occupy Democrats helped contribute to this story. It's News Exposed signing off.